At the end of this assignment, you will be able to describe how to change the desktop wallpaper and explain how to create a desktop slideshow. Desktop background, also known as wallpaper, is an image used as the background of a graphical user interface on a computer screen. You can make your desktop as attractive and colorful as you wish by setting a wallpaper of your choice. To change the desktop background, click Start, then click the Settings icon. From the displayed Windows Settings options, click Personalization. The background page opens with a preview of the present desktop background. The options on this page enable you to customize your desktop background. Another way of reaching this screen is to just right-click on the desktop and click Personalize. Let us see how to set a picture as your desktop background. The default option for the background drop-down is Picture. You may select a picture from the displayed ones. As you select an image, notice the preview of the desktop background changing accordingly. Alternatively, you may select a picture on your computer by clicking Browse. When you find the picture you want, double-click it. The image appears in the displayed list of images, the preview changes, and the selected picture becomes your desktop background. You can also directly make any picture as your desktop background. Simply right-click the picture stored on your computer and select Set as Desktop Background. After you have chosen a picture for your desktop background, you may choose how you want it fitted on the screen. If you choose Fit, you will see some portion of your desktop on both sides of the image. You can set a color of your choice as the background for this image. For this, click the background drop-down and select Solid Color. Then, select a color from the displayed palette. You may click the Custom Color option to choose a variation. The preview changes as per your selection. The desktop shows the image and the color you selected. Windows 10 includes a desktop slideshow that changes the desktop background in a designated amount of time with a smooth fading transition. For this, click the background drop-down and select Slideshow. Then, to specify the location of the pictures to be used for the slideshow, click Browse and select the folder. Then click Choose this folder. Click the drop-down arrow of the Change Picture Every box and select how often you want the pictures to change. You may also switch the Shuffle functionality on so that the images are displayed in a random sequence. Now, you will have new images displayed one after another on your desktop after the specified interval. You have reached the end of the assignment. You have learned changing the desktop wallpaper and creating a desktop slideshow. At the end of this assignment, you will be able to apply a screensaver. A screensaver is a program that displays an image, animation, or just a blank screen on a computer after no input has been received for a certain length of time. Screensavers were originally designed to prevent damages, called burn-in to CRT screens. The screens manufactured nowadays are much more resistant to damages. Today, screensavers are used primarily for security or entertainment. They are usually visually attractive and interesting. To apply a screensaver, right-click on the desktop and then click Personalize. Now, click Lock Screen from the side menu. Then click the Screensaver Settings link. The Screensaver Settings window opens. Select a screensaver from the list. In the Wait box, specify the number of minutes of inactive time after which you want the screensaver to start. Now click the checkbox on Resume Display Logon screen. Click Apply and then click OK to apply the settings. You will see the login screen when you get back after the inactive time specified. Click Preview to see how the selected screensaver will appear on your monitor. To resume your work, simply move your mouse or press any key. This will clear the screensaver. Please note, all screensavers have different settings. To change the settings for your screensaver, click Settings. This opens the settings window for that particular screensaver. Here, you can customize the text, adjust the resolution, size, speed, and styles. Click OK to save your settings. Finally, click Apply and then click OK in the screensaver settings window to apply the screensaver. You have reached the end of the assignment. You have learned applying a screensaver. At the end of this assignment, you will be able to apply themes and modify themes. Microsoft has introduced themes and desktop slideshows in Windows 10. A theme is a combination of desktop background pictures, window colors, and sounds. Select Personalize by right-clicking on your desktop. Then, select the Themes option from the left side menu. The current theme preview shows the custom unsaved theme you just created. Click Save Theme and provide a name to your newly created theme. Notice this theme appears in the list below. You can select any other available theme from here or choose a theme by clicking the Microsoft Store link. To apply a theme, just click the desired one and in a moment it is displayed. You can click on all the available themes to see which one you like the best. To change the color of your window borders, taskbar, and start menu, click the color option. You can choose a particular color from the given palette. If you check the automatically pick an accent color from my background, Windows will automatically pick the most potent color from the background image. For changing the sounds you hear when events occur on your computer, click Sounds from Themes window. The sound window opens. Now select an item from the sound scheme list. This scheme will be applied to all the events on the computer. Select any program event and click Test to listen to the corresponding sound. Click OK to save the changes. Again, your new theme appears in the current theme section as an unsaved theme. If you want to come back to your unsaved theme later, make sure you save it with another name. You have reached the end of the assignment. You have learned applying themes and modifying themes. At the end of this assignment, you will be able to describe the features of Microsoft Paint, use drawing tools, create shapes, use the text tool, and use the eraser. Microsoft Paint is an application included with Windows that you can use to draw, color, and edit pictures. You can use Paint like a digital sketchpad to make simple pictures, creative projects, or to add text and designs to other pictures, such as those taken with your digital camera. To start Paint, click Start. Scroll down the alphabetical list on the left to Windows Accessories and click from the drop-down list, select Paint. You can see an empty window. This is a new document. Drawing and painting tools are located in the ribbon at the top of the window. The illustration on the screen shows the different parts of the Paint window. The ribbon in Paint includes a handy collection of drawing tools. You can use these tools to create freehand drawings and add a variety of shapes to your pictures. Some tools and shapes such as the pencil, brushes, line and curve let you make a variety of straight, curved and squiggly lines. The pencil and the different brushes can be used to make completely random, free-form shapes. Saving a file. First, let us save this document and name it. Click the File tab and then click Save. In the Save As window, browse to the location where you want to save the file. You may select the type of file you want to create from the Save As type list. For now, let the default type PNG remain. Enter the file name and press Save. The file is saved with the extension .png. Alternatively, to save the document, you may click the Save icon on the Quick Access toolbar and follow the same procedure. Let us learn to create a birthday card in Paint. First, we will insert a shape. On the Home tab in the Shapes group, click the arrow at the bottom to view all shapes in the list. Now click the rectangle shape. Drag the pointer in the drawing area to draw the shape. The Color 1 box in the Colors group indicates the foreground color and the Color 2 box indicates the background one. Since the default foreground color is black, the shape we drew has been drawn in black. Click Color 2 and select the light yellow color square. Now click the Fill drop-down list in the Shapes group. From the displayed options, select Solid Color to fill the rectangle with the selected color. Let us insert a rounded rectangle inside the rectangle we inserted. Click the rounded rectangle icon in the Shapes gallery. Now select purple as the background color. Then click the Outline drop-down list in the Shapes group. Select No Outline from the list so that the rounded rectangle is created without an outline. Drag the pointer in the drawing area now to draw the shape as shown. Now insert the other shapes and fill them with color as shown in a similar way. We will now learn how to use the Brush tool. On the Home tab, from the Brushes drop-down list, select Airbrush. Now click Color 1 and then click the orange color box. Drag the Airbrush tool to draw the ribbon for the balloon as shown. Draw the images in a similar way using the various brushes available in the Brush tool. You may use the Eraser tool to erase parts of your picture. On the Home tab in the Tools group, click the Eraser. To change the size of the eraser, click Size and make your selection. Let us erase the green line we drew. You need to remember that any areas that you erase will reveal the background color, that is, Color 2. So we first need to set Color 2 to the background color of our picture, in this case, light yellow. Now drag the eraser over the area that you want to erase. The Text tool. Now we will insert some text in our card. Click Text in the Tools group and drag the pointer in the drawing area to create a text box. A new Text tab appears under the heading Text Tools. In the Font group, select a suitable font, size, and style. Choose the color from the text box background by clicking on Color 2 and selecting the color from the Colors group. Now click Opaque in the background group to apply it. Resize the text box as required and drag it to a suitable position as shown. Your card is ready now. Once you have completed the greeting card, you can directly apply it as the desktop background. To do so, click the File tab and go to Set as Desktop Background. You can set your painting as a desktop background in the following ways. Fill, that is by filling the entire desktop with your picture. Tile, that is by tiling the picture so it repeats and fills the entire screen. Center, that is by centering the picture in the middle of the screen. You can convert your greeting card into various file formats and save it as a different type of picture file. When you save a picture in a different format, the original picture is not replaced. Instead, a new picture file is created and saved. To save a picture as a different file type, click the File tab, point to Save As, and then click the New Picture file type. Type a file name in the file name box and then click Save. You have reached the end of the assignment. You have learned the features of Microsoft Paint, using drawing tools, creating shapes, using the text tool, and using the eraser.
Gmail template for faster replies. If you are a teacher or professor who answers some certain common queries of students, or you are a customer relationship manager who patiently answers doubts and responds to same typical concerns of clients time to time, no need to test your patience by writing the same text over and over again. You can simply use a smart feature of Gmail, that is templates. Setting up templates helps in responding quickly without feeling irritated. To set these templates, go to Settings by clicking the gear icon. Click on See All Settings. Now click on Advanced tab, and here in the Templates section, click the radio button to enable this feature. Now get back to composing a mail. Once the Compose window opens, keep the To and Subject fields blank, as it will be filled automatically when we will reply to any mail. In the body, draft the mail as you want it, and now click on More options. Here click Templates, click Save Draft as Template, and now save as a new template. Though, please remember, while saving the template, please remove any automated signature if it is present in the draft. Otherwise, while you use this template, it will include that automated signature as well, and then you will end up having two automated signatures in one mail. Here, enter name for the template, and now you may simply delete this draft. Now open any mail that you want to reply to using the template. Click Reply. Again, click More options. Here go to Templates and insert the saved template. And the reply is good to go. Do try it anytime when you feel you are writing similar responses again and again. Gmail automated categorization of mails. Using an email ID is an important part of communication nowadays, both personally and professionally. And so organizing your inbox is even more important. But it is easier said than done. And factor responsible for it are social media notifications, periodic subscription updates, few system-generated emails, and various promotional messages that you have knowingly or unknowingly opted for. And when these mails get mixed with your regular communication mails, it becomes really chaotic. But there is an extremely simple way to stay on top of this. It is automated categorization of mails. In Gmail, click the gear icon to open settings. Click on See All Settings. Now go to the Labels tab. Here you can find a labels list, below which you can see categories. Here always remember, your current status of things is shown in black, bold font. That means as of now categories are hidden. While as the show is a clickable text, let's click it to display or show the categories of the mails. Now you can see all the categories are being shown. But now I want only two categories to be shown, social and promotions. So I have selected it. And now visit these categories to see your mails being sorted automatically. The amazing thing about this is with these categories, all your already received mails also are organized at once. So it's like your messy wardrobe getting organized in the blink of an eye, only made easier. Do try to keep your inbox clean and in proper order. It will suddenly save you a lot of time and make you more productive. Gmail Schedule Send. Smartphone has made our life quite simple, and it has brought flexibility in our work style. And many professionals seem to be taking its advantage to the fullest. But even then, at times, has it happened that you have got late or caught up in a meeting and missed to send that important email, or missed to bid for that long-awaited tender? Maybe because you were traveling then, or you faced a no-range issue? Then with this tip, you will never miss it again. Draft that email, attach the documents you want, and instead of sending it right away, simply click on the drop-down next to it and click Schedule Send. Here you can pick the date and time, but remember, the time you will pick is Indian Standard Time. So, if you are aiming for some specific time in a different time zone, please calculate it accordingly with UTC, that is Coordinated Universal Time. For your information, India is 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead of UTC. So, isn't it easy now to send that right mail at right time?
Hi everyone. Today I would like to share a few quick working tips with Gmail. As you can see, there is a draft of email in front of me, and here I would like to nominate a certain person with some certain work. Now while most of us make use of WhatsApp even for business purposes, official purposes, isn't it easy to allocate the work to some certain member immediately? I guess nowadays it's one of the efficient ways of managing your big team. But same convenience now you can get even while you are writing a mail. For that, simply type an @ and start typing the initials of mail ID you want, and that's it. The list of mail IDs that you may want appears in front of you. You can simply select the mail ID that you want and move on with the kind of work you want to assign. Isn't it easy? While we send our email, isn't it always important for us to understand whether the mail has reached the correct email ID? And yes, that's the reason why most of us, especially the people who are used to work with MS Outlook, always use feature of read receipt. But remember, it's not exclusive only to that particular application. In fact, you can get the same facility even in Gmail. Let's see how. Click here on more options. Here you can click on request read receipt, and now once I have sent this mail to this particular mail ID, I'll get the read receipt once this mail is opened from this particular mail ID. Isn't it useful? Do try it next time when you send a mail through Gmail.
Has it happened to you that you drafted and sent an email and instantly regretted after realizing that you addressed either a person with wrong title, or mentioned a wrong name, attached a wrong file, or altogether sent a mail to a wrong person? Well, what are the chances to save yourself from the embarrassment in such a case? Very few, huh? But Gmail understands that to err and do such mistakes is only human, and gives you a chance to undo it. For example, I'll share my goof up with you. I drafted a mail for a lady and by mistake I addressed her as sir. Now this is my client and it would be utterly mortifying for me if she reads it. But I realize it only after pressing that send button. Here Gmail is my savior. I get the notification that mail is being sent, and I also get a chance to cancel it. I take this opportunity and cancel it right away. Oof, it feels relieving, right? Well, by default, this notification lasts only for 5 seconds. But good news is, we can increase this time window. Let's do that. Click on gear icon to open settings. Now click see all settings. Here, now in the category, find undo send. You can see the send cancellation period is set to 5 seconds. Click on the drop down to increase it. And now you can have little more time in hand if you want to cancel that sent mail. Isn't it great?
After enough practice, you will no longer need to think about each letter before you type it. For example, when typing the word cat, you won't have to think about the fact that you are using your middle finger for C, your little finger for A, and your index finger for T. When you go to type the word, your fingers will just naturally type it out without you having to think about it. In order to achieve the muscle memory phenomenon, however, it's important to put in time and effort initially and avoid practices such as using your index finger for more keys than intended just because it feels more natural. It's important to reduce the movements of your fingers as much as possible when learning how to type. Each hand has its own dimensions, and your movements may not look exactly like the ones you see on screen. If you need to move your fingers away from the home row to reach a specific character, that's okay, as long as you are aware of the movement and doing your best to keep your fingers in their home row position. Practice and commitment are going to be very important. You may feel unnatural and awkward at first as you change your old habits
and learn new ones. Simply focus on the long-term goal of increased efficiency that will result from correcting your previous typing habits. Did you know stewardess is the longest word typed with only the left hand and lollipop with your right? The sentence, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," uses every letter of the alphabet. Measuring progress. What is WPM? Typing speed is measured in words per minute, that is WPM. This is used as one of the criteria for recruitment in jobs involving intensive typing. WPM does not literally mean whole words, but word units. For speed of different people to be comparable, it must be measured in standard units. If actual words are used for WPM measurement, test results would not be comparable unless the same texts are used for everyone in their typing speed tests. This would possibly bring in the memorization factor, and typing in memorized words would not produce accurate results. In a typing test, one word unit consists of 5 keystrokes. Thus, typed is 1 word unit, while type on it is 2 word unit. Yes, spaces are counted as keystrokes too. How to measure progress? If you want to be an expert at touch typing, it's important to measure your progress as you go along. The primary measurement used to gauge your typing ability are the numbers of words you can type per minute, the accuracy and the number of letters you mistype. Mistyping letters and words directly affect your words per minute, because when you have to go back and correct something, it slows down your typing. This course is going to help you improve your typing speed and overall computing efficiency with lots of practice sessions. Milestones will be defined and measured at each level.